With all the recent releases we've had for the Pokemon TCG, it can be a little confusing to figure out what to buy. So let's look at what I think are the best sets to collect right now in October 2025. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Chasing the Zard. And today we're going to look at what I think are the 4 best sets to collect right now. And so let's just jump right into it. As you can see before me, I do have a booster bundle of Mega Evolution. This is the newest set, although we do have Phantasmal Flames coming out very soon in less than a month. But this is probably the first set that I think you should collect right now if you're looking to get into collecting, because it is easily the most widely available. And like all booster bundles, this comes with 6 packs. Now first off, don't be fooled. The pack price market-wise for this is $8.57 right now. It's a little bit high, but do remember this set just came out. There's a lot of ways to find an MSRP or near MSRP. It's being dropped constantly at Target, the ETBs, the blisters, at least the 3-pack blisters. I haven't found the single black blisters like anywhere yet. But especially in vending machines, they do have the ETBs, they have booster bundles. I think they might have loose packs as well. So this is it's the easiest set to find right now, I believe. Besides maybe one other set that we'll get into later. Yeah, but like ignore the market price. You should be able to get some Mega Evolution near MSRP. So pack number 1. And if this all looks a little different, I do have a new phone that I normally I record with my phone. I don't have a camera. And this is a new phone. It's a Google Pixel 10 Pro. So hopefully the visual quality is a little bit better than it was before. Sounds the same though, it didn't change that. We have Lunatone Reverse, Beware Reverse, and Cinderace Regular Holo. Pack number 2. And with this being the new set is the base set for the Mega Evolution block. And there's actually, they kept the IRs and the SIRs from Scarlet and Violet, and there's some good ones in here. There's the Bulbasaur and the Ivysaur, of course, ones we definitely want to pull. There's the Vulpix and the Litleo, adorable. And there's also the Helioptile and the Stuffle, which we've already pulled, so not too many chase left in here in the IR variety. We have Gimmighoul Reverse, Yveltal Reverse, and Hariyama Regular Holo. Pack number 3. And I have already done a pretty big opening of this set. I opened up the Pokemon Center ETBs and a booster box. It was pretty generous. There was a lot of EXs, sorry, Mega EXs, I guess we're calling them now. A lot of illustration rares, no SARs yet. I've not hit one of those. But it's not like Prismatic where the hit rate's terrible. You have some chances to get some good stuff here. We have Goldengo Reverse, Candy Reverse, and Meganium Regular Holo. Pack number 4. Now the set does have a pretty strong stable of SIRs. Definitely ones to look into if you like them. There's the Mega Venusaur EX, which is probably the one I want to pull the most. This is original Kanto Pokemon, of course I want to pull it. There's also the Mega Absol EX SIR, which I think looks like a Batman pose, pretty cool. Also the Mega Lucario, the Mega Gardevoir, and then finally the Mega Latias. I think the one I actually don't really care about is Kangaskhan, which is interesting because it's a Kanto Pokemon. Normally I like those, but I don't know. Kangaskhan's never been my favorite one. We have Execute Reverse, Inkata Reverse, and Mega Bombsnow EX. So that took a while to get our first hit. Pack number 5. And then finally we do have gold cards in the set, which have suddenly become the most valuable and rare, which is weird because for I swear for all of Sword and Shield, all of Scarlet and Violet, the gold cards were the least sought after of the much more higher rarities. But the Mega Gardevoir, Mega Lucario, top cards in the set. If you can pull them, good luck. They're like 1 out of every 1,000 packs or something like that. It's crazy. We have Fighting Gong Reverse, Houndstone. I feel like we already pulled this one. And Xerneas Regular Holo. Yeah, pretty sure we pulled that in our last Mega Evolution video. But here's our final pack of Mega Evolution. Yeah, but this set's gonna be in it's already in collection boxes. Every Mega EX box is gonna have these in it for a little bit. Some of the other regular collection boxes I think actually we only have Mega EX boxes from here on out until we do a new generation. But yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot of this set, just like we saw last Scarlet and Violet in boxes. So it's not a bad set to collect now. It's a good time to start. I do think pack prices will probably go cheaper. It'll probably get a big reprint in like a month or two. But yeah, I mean, that's my assumption. That's not like I have no facts to back that up. We have Ice Cube Reverse. This is Lapid Reverse and Steelix Regular Hollow. And the next set I think that's best for collecting right now is Journey Together. R6 packs. Alright, now with Journey Together, it does have a lower market price. It's probably the lowest of Scarlet Violet Gen. I think it's like $6.65 right now per pack. But whenever like Target does a restock, there's been a lot of Journey Together sleeve boosters recently. They kind of just sit there a little bit. Not everyone's really even going for them. So this isn't a highly sought after set, which means it's a decent one to collect right now because eventually it will be. It's one of the 2 partner Pokemon, partner Pokemon sets that they did besides Destined Rivals. It's also in a lot of vending machines and stuff, so it's not a bad option to start collecting. Pack number 1. I do want to say, looking at this from what I can see on the screen, it's a little more washed out than my previous phone, so I'll have to mess with the settings a little bit. So this looks a little drab. I'll try to fix it, I promise. We have Anne's Castle, Oinkologne, Celigore, Ends PP Up Reverse, Hobsassin EX SIR. Alright, this is the 3rd time I pulled this. And the Owner's Kill Watchful Regular Hollow. So sadly, this is creased pretty bad, actually, now that I look at it. Really bad crease there. I get to focus on it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. None of the other cards were like that, just this one. You can see it right there a little more clearly. That sucks for the rare, or I guess the special illustration rare. Pack number 2, and I hope none of them are kind of crimped like that. Now the top cards in this set, I believe, are SIRs. No golds are really inching for that top spot. We do have the Lilies Clefairy EX is the top hit in this set, followed by the Salamence EX. That is one I do want to pull. It looks really cool. I have actually already pulled the Lilies Clefairy, so not really worried about that one. And that's followed up by the Enzor Arc. That is one I definitely want to pull. I have not pulled yet. And then also the Iona's Belly Bolt. That one I don't really care about. And then the Hopsassin, which obviously you see we pulled here. We pulled 2 other times. I would love to pull a different SIR from this set. We have Hops Cramorant, Metapod Reverse, Hops Cramorant Reverse, and Hops Double Regular Hollow. Pack number 3. There were some really cool illustration rares in this set as well. There's the Ends Reshiram, which actually isn't even the top IR in the set. It's actually the Wailord for some reason. I need someone to explain that to me. Why is the Wailord the top IR in the set? There's also the Hops Wooloo. Kind of cool. I like that one. I tend to like Pokemon in like settings like that more than just like really close-up ones or like stuff that doesn't like quite make sense. But you can see some of the cards. There's also the Lycanroc. I believe there's a few other IRs I gotta look up in a moment. We have Morgrim Reverse. Ferret, that's a pretty good IR. The one I've pulled though. And we have Meowscarada Errata Regular Hollow. Pack number 4. So I had to look, but yeah, actually no, that is pretty much all the illustration rares. This is not a particularly big set. There's not a lot of illustration rares compared to like other sets at that time in Scarlet and Violet. So those pulls are really the ones I'm going for. I think they're the best ones there. Yeah, this is a set you're going to see in a lot of boxes as well, along with Mega Evolution. It's one of the more recent regular sets, a non-special set. So definitely it's not a bad one to work on. We have Alolan Marowak Reverse, which I wish there was an IR of this one. We have Tyranitar Reverse and Wailord Regular Hollow. Pack number 5. Alright, let's see what we can get out of here. We have Glaring Sunfist, Bombardier, Parasect, Hops Corviknight, Spike Energy, Super Potion, Fungus Reverse, House Bag Reverse, and Alchemy EX. So 3 hits out of this booster bundle so far. And the last pack of this booster bundle. Let's see if we can get anything else the last pack. With 3 hits though, it's unlikely, less likely that we get a 4th hit out of a 6-pack product. Let's see, we have Combuskin, Lily's Pearl Reverse, Lilligant Reverse, and Wyvern Regular Hollow. Alright, the third set we're going into today is Destined Rivals. I know people are like, he's just going over all the recent regular sets. This is not clever. Yeah, it's not. It's just realistic. Yeah, this is a set you can still find at a lot of vending machines. I don't think we've had a lot of restocks in stores of this, but online there have been. I wouldn't be surprised if we get some more near the holidays. But there's definitely going to be UPCs coming out. They're going to have a bunch of this in it. So that means maybe we'll see pack prices go down a little bit. It currently is like $8.30, something like that per pack at a market price. Obviously MSRP is like almost half that. But yeah, let's dig into it. And 6 packs. Pack number 1. I come to think of it, I have not pulled an SR from this set either. So hopefully that can change soon. But yeah, this is another set where we have a good bit of SIRs. The really good ones actually, this Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX, which it's not, I don't think it's the best looking one, but it's the most expensive one here. There's also the Ethan's Ho-Oh and the Team Rocket's Moltres EX. Those I think are better looking than Mewtwo, the ones I do want to pull. There's also the Cynthia's Garchomp, which is actually number 2 spot, but again, I think some people like Cynthia, and I don't really have an attachment to her. And there's also the Team Rocket's Nidoking EX, which is one I would pull because I do like Nidoking. And the Team Rocket's Crobat EX. We have Weasel Reverse and Team Rocket's Tyranitar. On to pack number 2. Now this is a much bigger set in terms of IRs and just set in general. And there are some pretty good ones here, especially the, I guess the Misty's ones are the top ones. Is the Misty's Psyduck illustration rare, as well as the Misty's Lapras. And actually looking further down the list of how expensive these are, I did forget about the Arvin's Proboscis EX, which we have pulled, and the Unmake EX special illustration rares, because those are illustration rares, pretty cheap, not crazy expensive. We have Ethan's Pinsir, Ethan's Slugma Reverse, Team Rocket's Energy Reverse, and Blaziken Regular Hollow. Pack number 3. But there's also the Ethan's Blaziken. Looks pretty good for illustration. There's also the Ethan's Typhlosion, not Blaziken. There's also a Blaziken illustration rare as well. There's also the Kangaskhan. So this one, I actually like the Kangaskhan in this one. Like, I don't like the Kangaskhan EX Mega Evolution. I do like the way this card looks though. It looks just more fitting, I think. And there's also the Rapidash, which looks really cool. I think there are some Team Rocket illustration rares, but I kind of don't like them. I'm very picky if you can't tell. We have Team Rocket's Muck Reverse, Arvin's Squovet Reverse, and Team Rocket's Nidoking EX. Pack number 4. I will say, I think the Zamazenta illustration rare is a little bit underappreciated. It's a pretty nice one. I think I pulled that one. Wouldn't mind pulling another, because that's a card I like. It's a good pose for I like Zacian more than Zamazenta, but that's a pretty nice pose and illustration for that one. We have Barraskewda, Team Rocket's Proton, Team Rocket's Murkrow, Fomantis Reverse, Floatzel Reverse, and Arvin's Greedent Regular Hollow. Pack number 5. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to mess with the lighting in my setup now. I have 2 like LED kind of lights, but they don't really have any diffusion, so if I point them at like straight on, it looks terrible. So right now, like point at the ceiling, bouncing the light down. I think it's just not getting enough good light in here. So I think I'm probably gonna have to find some diffusers, sorry, for these lights. and I get a more direct light going. We have Ethan Sudowoodo reverse. Crustle illustration rare. Alright, this is at least a 2-hit booster bundle, and Team Rocket Tarantar regular hollow. Alright, so we've gotten 2 hits, 3 hits, and 2 hits. Let's see if we can get this one up to 3 hits. It'll be a great time to get an SIR from the set, which I still have not. Of course, yeah, well, I think we'll open up a bunch more Destined Rivals in the coming months. So because I do have at least the Charizard UPC on order. I have that Team Rocket ZX, or Moltres ZX UPC. I have not seen anyone have it up for sale yet. I'm worried it might be a GameStop exclusive. We have Dipplin reverse, Electrike reverse, and the Omega EX, so I did get 2-3 hits. Alright, I've turned the color temperature down, so if you think this looks better, please definitely tell me in the comments. Because I'm going to have to mess around some more, and if I know what you guys like, it will help me fine-tune it a little bit easier. Alright, and this is a color temperature a little bit higher, so we've had at the beginning a little bit of time at a lower color temperature, and then right now a little bit higher color temperature. Definitely let me know in the comments which one you think is better. But now we're to our 4th and final set I think is the best to collect right now, and it's Surging Sparks. And 6 packs. Alright, now you're like, hey, this isn't like a recent set. What's going on? This makes no sense. Yeah, it a little bit does not make sense, obviously. Again, I don't know why, but in vending machines, they seem to have a lot of Surging Sparks recently. I think my brother's able to get a booster box out recently. I've seen other people get booster boxes. A lot of booster bundles for this set. So I do think that this is not at all, so I'm messing with the focus there, a bad time. If you want to open this set, I would get it now. It's probably only going to get more expensive. The price is going up currently. It's at like $7 and about 50-ish cents probably by the time this video comes out. But yeah, this is also in some of the collection boxes, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see it a little bit more in the future. I'm sure it'll be in the UPCs as well. But time is probably starting to run out for this one, so I will start collecting it now. And of course, I think Costco had a bundle with this that I have one of. I haven't opened it, with like a booster bundle and an ETB. Pretty solid bundle. Good price for it too. But let's see. We have Fluttermane, Kilowattrel, Drayton, Phoebus reverse, Simisar reverse, and Tapu Lele regular hollow. Pack number 2. Honestly, these card prices do look also like cheaper since I last saw it. The Pikachu EX, also called the Behold Pikachu SIR, fun name for it, isn't it? Is going for about like $350 right now, but I think it was higher before. Yeah, I can check and look instead of just guessing. And yeah, it was much higher before. It was around like, when it came out, it was around like the 400s or 500s, and then it's just been dropping a ton. Went down to like $250 it seems, and starting to climb back up a little bit, so not crazy expensive, but getting there. And then there's also a bunch of other good SIRs in there, but the next one I think that I was most interested in, like the Pikachu would be great, but the Latias, the Melodic, and also the Hydreigon are the ones I'd actually want to most pull. Lugia Mask reverse, Graplock reverse, and Grabska regular hollow. Pack number 3. I think actually one of the strengths of this set is that it has a very large illustration rare set, so it's a lot of good opportunities to pull a lot of different things. Of course, there's the Latios, which is just I Live So Flying Through the Air, so that's obviously one that I'm interested in. The Slack Off is just picture perfect, fantastic art, no notes. There's also the Ceruledge and the Mesprit, very good card arts. Like there's a lot to pull. There's actually more we're probably gonna talk about after this. We have Quaquaval reverse, Dragon Elixir reverse, and Kilowattrel EX, our first hit for Surging Sparks. Pack number 4. Ran out of time in the last pack, but yeah, there's definitely more IRs to hit. There's the Cast Form, Sunny Form, the Phanpy, the Alola and Doug Trio, which is just always hilarious to look at. There's also the Execute, and actually the Braviary looks kind of okay. Wouldn't be mad at it. Right, We have Meddling Memo, Appleton Reverse, Azelf Reverse, Cloudpuss Reverse, and Gastrodon Regular Holo. Pack number 5. Yeah, but at the moment, Pokemon's releasing a bunch, and I mean a bunch of like EX premium collections and stuff that have like stamped promos. So not actual Black Star promos, but stamped cards from the sets, and they have a ton of these kind of packs, and there's a lot of Surging Sparks, it's a lot of Destined Rivals, a lot of Journey Together. I almost said Brilliant Star for some reason, because that's at the end of Scarlet and Violet, or Sword and Shield, that was the set you'd find, along with like, blank on the name, Lost Origin, there we go, and Silver Tempest in a lot of products. But yeah, those are, and Astral Radiance, that'd be the other one. But yeah, so these packs are in a lot of products right now. They're going to put a lot of stuff out. So obviously, you know, that's a good time to get stuff. Use Zap Striker Reverse, Meddling Memo Reverse, and Tapu Koko Regular Holo. Alright, here's our last pack of this opening. Currently, this booster bundle has 1 hit, just that Kilowatt EX. Hopefully we can flip in another hit here. Let's give our customary last pack flip. Almost didn't catch that, but I did catch it. I think currently we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits out of, what is that, 23 packs? So that's a good hit rate. It's better than 1 out of 3. Let's see if we can make it even better. 10 hits would be pretty cool. We have Dragon Elixir, Goldengo, Relo Reverse. Can we get an illustration rare or a special illustration rare? No, we cannot. Can we just get a regular EX or a full art? We have Dino Reverse and Genpao Regular Holo. Alright, that does for this opening. Do want to say thanks for watching. Yeah, we got 9 hits out of 24 packs. That's a pretty good opening. I don't care what anyone says. That's a fantastic hit rate. Lucky than you can probably normally expect for some of these next openings. Going to go terribly, isn't it? Could be. But yeah, those are the 4 sets I think you should probably be trying to collect right now. The best ones, the more widely available, the most affordable. Definitely can get a bunch of those probably nearer at MSRP. Vending machines especially is what you want to hit up. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of this opening, and I will see you on the next video.